Welcome back to another unexpectedly random product review. This one, if I can get my logo off of here, um, I have never seen these before. Um, it doesn't mean that they haven't been out for a little while. I'm going to try not to make a mess of my. Let's set that over there so I don't make a mess of my desk. Um, but I have not seen them definitely in our store before. And it is a new Hot Pocket. They are Hot Pockets big and bold. We have steak nacho, we have chicken bacon ranch, and we have buffalo style chicken. There is also a double pepperoni that my store did not have. So we're going to be starting with these. So, kind of an interesting thing about these. One, it says only to cook one at a time. You have to cook them for 3 minutes and 15 seconds. These have all been cooked according to the timing and left to sit for long enough so they're not melting my face because they're 50% bigger, so I didn't want 50% more burns. And I also have a little assistant that you'll meet in a moment when we get to that point. So I'm not a small guy. That's an important note. And the hand makes sense because I'm about to do this and show you just how big these things are. This is the buffalo one. It exploded a little bit. But this is a huge Hot Pocket. And they've got like seasoned crust. All of them do. The ranch one, the chicken bacon ranch, it's got a ranch crust. The buffalo one has a buffalo blasted crust. And the steak nacho has a nacho spice crust. They really just look like a inflated um, Hot Pocket, which is actually funny considering another video that I'm going to be working on. So, for your side by side comparison that I know you all wanted, I picked up a box of meatball mozzarella and meatball, which is arguably one of the best ones. I may be biased, but this is them side by side. This one's the smaller sized one, and this one is enormous. So that's their holders. Let me get them out because the cardboard can be a little deceptive. Of the three, I only had one. There's a little bit of juice drip out of the other one, but of the three, there was only the one that actually exploded. Oh, this isn't the right one. It never mind. It's a good quarter-inch longer and nearly, if I can get the angle right on this thing, well, from this side, it's nearly a quarter-inch wider as well. And it's thicker. It's probably twice as thick. It's hard to tell, but it's definitely thicker. And I'm super excited because they're huge. And it's always fun when things that we're used to having in a particular size get expanded. So we will go ahead and start trying them because I'm hungry. So first off, we're going to go with the steak nacho. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be made after anything in particular. The internet called this a sriracha something steak, I think, but that might have been the buffalo chicken. This has tomatoes, jalapenos, and cheddar cheese and a creamy cheese sauce in a nacho spice blasted crust. There we go. It does have a little bit of heat, which was to be expected. The overall flavor reminds me, interestingly, the yellow cheese of like a Philly cheesesteak. It's got a really good beef flavor, and it's nice biting into it and having filling mostly rather than a lot of bread, which it's still a lot of bread, but the bread tastes good. It's fluffy. You can see here that it kind of rises up, I guess. It's definitely fluffy. It's not super dense or anything. Mm. Mhm. It's just a little spicy, but flavor wise, it is amazing. If they had that in a little one, that would be a good contender for best tasting. Wow, very good. I'm excited for the rest of these even more than I was. Um, so we'll move on to the buffalo chicken one. The interesting thing about, but well, not really interesting, but buffalo chicken stuff oftentimes ends up just being spicy, kind of tangy, maybe a little um, acidic from the vinegar, and that's kind of the most prominent flavors in buffalo sauce. So it'll be interesting to see if it overwhelms the chicken or if it's a good pair. It's definitely a traditional buffalo flavor. The heat is a lot more than the steak nacho. It's really lingering on my tongue. It tastes like a really good buffalo. It really does. It's not overwhelmingly acidic or tangy, but the flavors there. I don't really notice the chicken so much, but in this case, the chicken is sometimes more of a carrier than the star. That one's pretty tasty too. If you want a little extra heat, um, a very classic buffalo flavor. It's really good. It's really good. I like them both. I will be getting more of them for sure. The last one here, and I didn't show you the picture on the buffalo chicken before we tried it. The last one is chicken bacon ranch. It has a ranch seasoned crust, creamy ranch, applewood smoked bacon, and reduced fat mozzarella. I should be cutting these in half and going from the center. Oh well. The bacon is very strong right at the start. The ranch flavor's there, but it's mellow. It's not. It's, the flavor is amazing. You get the chicken flavor coming through. The bacon's well cooked. Um, One thing that bothers me with bacon added into things like this, where it's pre-cooked, I like my bacon crispy, and they've done a good job with this bacon, keeping it with a. I think because it's thicker, because like, let's see if I can. This chunk here. right on the corner. That is like a block of bacon. But I think because the thickness of it, it's meatier, it's heartier, and it doesn't give me that kind of stretchy, um, squishy texture that's a little unpleasant for me when it comes to bacon. But flavor wise, this one's just as good as the other ones too. It's a little different. Having a white sauce, it's not quite the same, um, which it shouldn't be, I guess, because they're different flavors. But the flavor is wonderful, and it's definitely one I'm going to add into my rotation. It's not spicy at all. Um, it's just good. Yep, that's and pricing wise, it really wasn't that much more expensive than the regular shelf price for the standard these little guys. And considering they're bigger, you still get two in a box. I only cooked one today for the sample, but that is a win. That is 100%. I would absolutely recommend it. I can't wait till I can try the double pepperoni. It's going to be super greasy because that's how pepperoni is, but it's going to be amazing. I know it. Hot Pockets, if for whatever reason you ever see this, I want to thank you for this because this is amazing. You've done a good job with this. The Hot Pockets Big and Bold. We've got buffalo style chicken, we have chicken bacon ranch, and we have steak nacho. All of them are wonderful. Definitely recommended. So that's going to wrap it up for this one. I'm going to finish enjoying these wonderful new things. Until next time, stay random.